everybody, this is Vacant, and welcome back to some more Vacant Contention, Act 2 plus Night 0. In the previous episode, I forgot to turn my mic back on. Long story short, when I was trying to do the alternate paths for the decision making, I had turned my mic off, and I just didn't turn it back on. So you got a little plot line without me commentating. Before we go over to Boris Island today, we do have a couple of journal. You know what? No. I think we'll save those journal entries for later. It's actually my second time recording this. My computer crashed the first time, and I lost the recording. Well, actually, the system attempted to recover it, but it just couldn't. It was just stuck on 99%, and I wasn't gonna sit here all day. So I went through the entire game from the decision, all the side quests, back to here. We're supposed to meet the professor at the hotel. Let's get going. So I won't even bother talking to any of these people right now. They're rude. And the reason why I bought 7 things of cat food is to let her have it. And we got a teddy bear. Teddy bear, pocket watch, a leather journal. All of these are going to be gifts for later. I'll explain that later. Good afternoon. I presume that you are the one sent by the detective. Yeah, that's us. We're supposed to protect you, right? It isn't me that needs protection, but the cure. Cure? For what? Over the course of the past 3 weeks, several people in Delphon have been hospitalized as a result of falling into a coma. Doctors have been unable to find a medical explanation for these cases, so they contacted the Vacant Institute for help. The root of the problem is not in medical nature, but arcane. If it's not medical, then what is it? Falling into a coma is a common symptom of mana deprivation. It isn't well understood, but mana is a force present in living things that is necessary to sustain life. When the mana levels are low, the body shuts down in order to minimize mana usage. To get used up, how do you run low? Mana can be consumed as a catalyst to perform certain enchantments, but most people do not possess the ability to use it. It is difficult to imagine how a large number of people could suffer from mana deprivation, especially if they were unrelated. If it all happened in one area, then it cannot simply be a coincidence. The most likely culprit? The Virad. Hey, Pref, I've never called your name. I'm Professor Salvador, a researcher in the area of arcane theory. I've been trying to bridge the fields of physics and arcane theory. And what good is this cure of yours if the problem has to do with Virad Hocus? The only way to cure mana deprivation is to supply the victim with more mana. So what's the plot? Liquid magic? I brought an artifact that belongs to the Royal Institute, an object called a pulse relic. Pulse relics are rare materials that are not well understood. They are constantly radiate mana, which we believe only life forms can produce. Although the yield is low, it should be enough to stabilize the patients. The water in the jar absorbs the mana, which then can be distributed into the patients. So why call us to protect it? Why not call the police or the hospital? Someone with badges, cups, and guns. That is quite simple. I do not trust the government of the United Provinces, though it is true that I fear the Virad would invest in the relic. I believe the United Provinces would have much to gain by obtaining it. They have long been behind Svalden in the area of arcane theory. And with Virad cooperating with the United Provinces government, it's no surprise that you chose not to ask for their help. Even if we're just here, what's stopping the Virad from teleporting in? I find that implausible. From our experience, Vacant must exist before it can be used. In order to access a given location, they must have created a gate there. In order to come here, they would have to first enter the room and then create a gate for the future access. I have measures to prevent the cure from being stolen. Well, then why are we all here? To help me research the source of the coma incidents, something is happening at the city that will give us insight into the Virad's location. Maybe if we find one of them and make them tell us something. What measures do you have to prevent this cure from being stolen? Ah yes, I will need each of you to cut yourselves. I will be creating an exclusive liminal field around this room. In order to prevent any form of deception, I will use blood as a discriminant. You lost me. I will perform an enchantment that creates a field around this room, preventing unauthorized persons from entering. The field determines who may or may not enter based on set criteria. The most efficient and secure method of validation is DNA matching. Forget this accent. At the core of this enchantment will be a bowl containing a set of blood samples. When someone attempts to enter the field, the DNA will be compared to the core samples. If they do not match any of the core samples, then the field will not allow them to enter. It is the ultimate form of security because even someone that tries to sneak in or disguise themselves, the field will restrict access. I think that should be even if. Oh shit. Sorry, I went by that too fast. Even I have never heard of such an elaborate enchantment before. It's not easy to perform. My area of expertise is liminal and boundary enchantment. Liminal fields behave predictably in accordance with respective to other field models. Forget I asked. Please, let a drop of blood fall in the bowl and I will begin. Very well, I shall begin. That should be efficient. Each of us will be capable of entering the room, but nobody else. Needless to say, you must refrain from tampering with the bowl or taking the cure outside. Tomorrow I will be meeting with the director of the hospital to distribute the cure. God, I'm getting sick of not being able to talk. Until then, I guess I'll try to gather clues about the coma cases. Be sure not to go off alone, Arya. No one should leave this room. No one should ever leave this room without at least one other person with them. And you think that was the end of the dialogue? Yeah, right. Are you stupid or just trying to piss me off? Were you born and raised here? Oh yeah. There ain't nothing to say that I haven't told you 1,000 times. When they first started cropping up a year or so ago, the DIA didn't really pay much attention. When word slipped out that the Bureau was running some kind of arcane weapons test in Alibas, top brass started to get a little nervous. The last straw was after some key security data was leaked to the outside. That's when we first heard about Sundarga. After that, an order was sent down to arrest any Bureau we could get our hands on, but we didn't learn a damn thing from them. Since the new PM took office, the Department of Internal Affairs has turned into the de facto intelligence center for the that's where I worked. Don't know what's going on there now. They were trying to hunt down Sundarga and Vastal last I heard, but who knows how secure they are. After Virat had slipped through the Cantropi's cracks, and then I doubt the DIA will be able to keep him out for long. I have my personal qualms with the way that this country is run, but I hold no grudge against the people that live here. I mean no disrespect, but are you really asking me about the country that you grew up in? Enchantment is the process of taking unused energy and doing something useful with it. In Alibas, we are concerned with borrowing energy from nature and using it to accomplish certain tasks. In general, it is difficult and inefficient to use enchantment offensively because of the time required to prepare and perform the spell. The Virat have demonstrated a form of enchantment that I've never seen before. The destructive force of their magic is beyond my comprehension. I know of select few enchantments that could match their abilities, and they would require hours of preparation, yet they do it spontaneously. I do not understand mana in the same way Professor Salvador does, but I will explain it in terms of Alibas spirituality. Every person consists of three parts: a body, a spirit, and a soul. If I were to make an analogy, the body would be the physical form, the spirit would be the blood, and the heart would be the soul. The spirit, or mana, is what intermediates between the body and the soul. It is necessary to sustain life. The soul produces mana slowly from birth, and small amounts of it are used up at roughly the same rate that more is produced. When something happens to upset that balance, then irregularities such as a coma occur. See, now that, they use the term mana in so many games, and yet it's never clear about what it actually means, so they finally give a clear explanation. I just wanted to make sure if I can, wanted to see if I can use any of those beds or not. Anyway. Yes. Are you joking? Man, he is not down for bullshit. There's little to be said about the war with the United Provinces. The United Provinces played on the inter-tribal tensions in Alibas and used them as cannon fodder to further its own agenda. Innocent people died or were subjected to slave labor. The battles were all fought overseas on the Alibas mainland. The humans stayed safely behind while they ordered Alibas to kill each other. We first started hearing about the Virad roughly a year ago. The first reports of their activity came from the United Provinces. Whether or not they originated in the United Provinces, it has been the place where they have attracted the most recruits. The humans are apathetic and have been lulled into complacency. They are attracted to something new, exciting, and unfamiliar. Now that we know the Virad have infiltrated the UP government, we cannot stay here for long without risking exposing ourselves. I shudder to think what resources they now have at their disposal. So each character that we go along will say something different depending on what area we're in. So, hi Arya. Your home isn't far away from here, is it? Yeah, that's right. It's not looking for you to go there, though. The town's probably locked up even tighter than before. What do you think of the up? It's nothing like in Benavia, is it? It smells. And there are walls everywhere. It feels like everywhere I go, I'm being caged in. Like, even when I'm outside, I go outside, I'm still inside. Well, we've got an innovation here that I'd like you to become good friends with. It's called a shower. And I do need something. I need nothing. So let's go out and investigate about the coma cases, I suppose. My fiancé, Gabriel, was staying in his hotel last week when he fell comatose. He was only going to be in town for the weekend when it happened. I'm going to find out who's responsible and make sure they're punished. That's pretty brave of you, ma'am. Pretty brave indeed. Ah, okay. So, I'm not gonna read this one until, well, later. Okay. A monster like me. She's a sickly girl on the streets of Svanaholm that knows something about this situation I'm in. She says we're both beings called Archons and that there's no way we can live peacefully. I want to know more about her. Maybe there's a way she can help me. And Archons are almost human. Described by me as a person with another soul woven into their own, an Archon is an inhuman entity created by enchantment. If that's true, then what does that make me? Was I created? Mysterious coma cases. Recently, a lot of people have been found comatose with no medical explanation. The professor says it has to do with the deficiency in mana, which is some kind of life force thing. I can't make this up. Yes, very mysterious case there. Very useful side quest though. The coma cases, a lot of people thought they might have been attacked by the Virad or some bioterrorist or something. But the weird thing is, none of the victims have been found with injuries or signs of struggle. Do you think it might be something in the water? I don't think so. And I wonder if the coma cases are a sign from heaven. Not many people believe in God anymore, so maybe this is what we get for turning our backs on Him. The thought of a condition that can't be cured or explained is scary. If it can't be explained by science, is that evidence of a higher power? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bore you. It's a theory, at least. I've heard of some guys saying at school that the Virad has something to do with the coma cases that are all over the news. Since all of the victims were alone when they fell unconscious, the police are enforcing a strict curfew across the city. That's probably the smartest thing that they can do. The only connection between the coma cases so far is that they've all been males in their late teens to early 20s. None of them knew about each other and they were different from different neighborhoods, but all of the cases sprung up in the past few weeks in Delphon. What does it mean? I don't know. Seems awfully weird that nothing like this is happening outside the city. So we got another gift here, and it's cologne. You want to be collecting all of these. also want to go in here and collect this, and these scrolls will come in handy later. Hey, cutie, haven't I seen you on the news before? Who, me? No way. Ugh, just go back to your drink, you slob. And drunk. Always have to have a drunk. Oh, wait a minute. No. Yes? Maybe? I thought something was in the train station. Yes, there it is. Another gift. Striped tie. And that's about all the information we can get. So, let's go back. I've been tired looking around all day. I'm feeling kind of tired. And it's time to go to bed. Where did Zacharias go? That's a good question. I was first to wake up and he was already gone by then. Here's a better question. Where's the cure? Wait, Salvador's gone too. Has he been missing all morning? He left about an hour ago to find Zacharias. The cure was already gone by that point. Sari, have you seen Zacharias? Sari? Huh? Oh, no, I haven't. Damn it, this makes no sense. Why would Zacharias sneak off with the cure like that? I didn't think he was like that. I wouldn't put it past him. We don't know for sure that the old guy isn't involved either. For all we know, they could be working together. Hold on a minute. Why are you guys all so quick to suspect Zacharias? Especially you, Sari. For all we know, Zacharias and Salvador could have gone to deliver the cure to the hospital without telling the rest of us. You, what happened to the cure? I have just returned from the hospital. Fortunately, I have bad news. Zacharias was found unconscious near the train station this morning. The doctors seeing to him confirmed that he was slipping into a coma. What? But how? The cause is unknown. In other words, mana deprivation. Fortunately, the condition isn't life-threatening. The pulse relic should be enough to stabilize him. Speaking of the relic, what happened to the cure? I don't know. When I woke up this morning, both Zacharias and the cure were already gone. I immediately left to find them and just returned now. Sounds pretty damn fishy to me. If I had been venture a guess, I'd say a mild-mannered friend sold us out to the Vacant. After they got what they were after, they silenced him. Now wait a minute, is there something weird about all this? I thought you'd jump all over the chance to suspect the Alabama kid. Ray, after Salvador left, you were the first person to wake up, right? Yeah. Since you woke up, did you leave the room once? Nope, I've been here since I woke up. Next. Since you've been awake, has anyone entered or left this room? No one, not until the professor came back just now. In other words, everyone in this room has an alibi. Learn to use your head before you start playing detective, kid. While everyone in this room has an alibi since Blondie kept watch, it doesn't rule out the possibility that someone snuck out before he woke up. Someone could have snuck out with the cure, given it to the Vacant, and came back before Ray woke up. Damn it, we're not getting anywhere like this. Moreover, you're forgetting to count the possibility that Ray himself is the culprit, which would make all his testimony suspect. But I didn't. I wouldn't. Sorry, but he's right. You're not clear of suspicion. Oh, come on, Arya. Not you too. Don't let it get to you. I still believe in you, Ray. Oh, thanks, Sari. I appreciate it. It's nice to know that someone's on my side. There's something you're forgetting. There are only 2 keys to this hotel room. Since I checked in, I have one of them. The other one was given to Zacharias. That's right. Since the door locks when it closes, that means you would need a key to get inside. Professor Salvador obviously has a key with him still. If we assume that the culprit attacked Zacharias, then he must still have the key on him in this room. Don't get too excited. There's still a chance that an outsider, say a Vacant, snuck in using their magic voodoo, steal the cure, and attack Zacharias. I assure you that is impossible. Even enchantments like their masks, which disguise their identity, are incapable of fooling the field. What if somebody can't tamper with the enchantments or turn it off altogether? I would be able to tell. The enchantment is still operating, and I highly doubt that anyone has the know-how to tamper with the enchantment. Even if they did, it is very unlikely that they would be able to do so without my noticing. Fine by me. That only further narrows down the list of possible suspects. Professor, did you check Zacharias' body for his key? As a matter of fact, I did. He was not counting it at the time. So whoever attacked Zacharias used his key to get back into the room before Royan woke up. That means they must still have it with them. All we have to do is find out who's carrying the key. And if no one has it, then the only one that could have possibly entered the room after being locked out is Salvador. Wait a minute. How are you suggesting we go about figuring who has the key? Oh, no. We're dropping this line of thinking. Whatever, let's get this over with so we can move on with our lives. You're not seriously suggesting we search everyone, are you? How else do you find out who has the key? Ask real nicely. Whoever refuses the search can be treated as a suspect. Hold on. We are not doing this. It's the only way we can solve this, Arya. Well, hold on right there. You are not searching me. You stay over there in your corner. It was your idea. Okay, fine, but I for one am not getting felt up when everybody's watching. Who's going to do the searching? It has to be someone that's not under suspicion. Arya's got ghosts in her head or something, so she's right out. Raised under suspicion, the professor can't be trusted. Why not Sari? She's the last person I expect to hurt Zacharias. Besides, it should probably be her that clears his name. Sari, can you agree with that? You can count on me. Do it one at a time. The others will wait in the hall. Okay, everyone ready? You've got to be kidding. Strip search. Your turn, Arya. You're the last one. You look awfully flustered. Oh well, I might as well get this over with. Hi there, why so nervous? Would you mind looking away while I undress? It's really unnerving. Alright. This too? It's all gotta go. We have to be thorough, right? It's not like I'm hiding anything. Whoa, you're not kidding. What's that supposed to mean? Stop staring at me. Oh, come on, I think you're pretty cute. Oh my god, I'm blending accents now. Oh, come on, I think you're pretty cute. Thanks. Can I put my clothes back on now? Hey, what are you doing? Put that back on! What's wrong? If you don't search me, then there's no proof that I'm not the culprit. I didn't want to, you know, show myself to anyone else, especially not that creepy cop. Look, you don't need to get naked, okay? Just turn away and... Something wrong, Arya? No? You're jealous, aren't you? That's not true. Ugh, I'm done. Well, the results are in and the conclusion is clear. The culprit is... Professor Salvador! What? But fuck it. She's right, if no one has Zacharias' key, then you're the only person that could have entered the room. I knew there was something weird about you. Listen to me. You're the only one that could have done it. Get out! Very well, I shall leave my key here. Treacherous son of a... Why would he bother helping with the why would he bother with the pretense of needing help if he was delivering the cure to the Virad? Probably wanted to sell you out to them too. We should keep an eye out in case he comes back. Zacharias' key still isn't accounted for. Good point. I'm gonna take a look around and see what I can find if I can find anything else about what happened to Zacharias. Well then. Things happened. Hi, what's up? Oh, okay. Hey, Arya. Oh, okay. What's a shower? Yeah, what? Okay, so, nothing's changed. Time to talk to the same people again, actually. I'm sorry to hear about your friends. I heard he was seen leaving the hotel in a hurry late last night. Excuse me. Well-dressed Alabaster man? I heard he was found outside near the hotel early this morning. Is he a friend of yours? I wish you best. You're with the Alabaster guy? Could you maybe set me up with him? You really need to get better taste in men. I love men with tattoos. He was found unconscious this morning. Know anything about it? Are you kidding me? The man of my dreams comes to town and he's taken away from me the same day. Oh, life isn't even worth living. Please don't speak to me, I'm grieving. How strange, he was here for less than a day and then you fell unconscious just like that. You're Alibaster's friend? I'm afraid I don't know much. He was found alone in the morning without signs of injury. Aren't the Alabaster spiritual people? Why didn't God protect him? That's an interesting point there. I heard that the guy with the tattoos was found unconscious with his wallet gone. It makes you wonder if he was mugged or if some lowlife found him lying around and took it all he had on him. I can't believe what people would resort to in order to make a quick credit. Nor can I, sir. Nor can I. For both of our sakes, I hope they find a cure soon. And they're gone. Yeah, what? Have you seen Sari and Ray? They left a few minutes ago. Yeah, I'll go to this one point. And if we go over here, what did you want to talk about? It's about last night. I didn't want to say anything in front of the others, so you know what I mean, right? I don't want to hide anything from you anymore. But what if someone sees? Shh, don't worry about it. Ray, answer me something. Would you think any different of me if I turned out to be different? Sari? What if I wasn't who I said I was? What are you saying? You're yourself, aren't you? I guess there's no way to find out but to ask you directly. What do you think of blondes? Are you dyeing your hair again? I think you look pretty cute with blonde hair. Aw, really? In that case, there's no reason to hide it anymore. Hide what? This! Sari? Nope, this is the real me. If you're not Sari, then who are you? My name's Vale. Vale Altaya. I knew something wasn't right. No. Sari disappeared for a while last night. Tell me, Zachary came looking for you, didn't he? You lured him out and attacked him. Hey, that's not fair. Oh, this is the blonde girl that what's his face was talking to earlier. Hey, that's not fair. You don't even know the entire story. And you disguised yourself as Sari so we wouldn't suspect you. Let her give her a chance to explain herself. Fine, let's go inside. Who are you and what do you want? I didn't want to hurt anyone. It's a misunderstanding. Are you responsible for the coma cases that have been occurring around town? Sorta. Are you with the Virad? You mean those mask guys? Nope, I don't have anything to do with them. How can you expect me to believe what you say? You were about to attack Rayon, weren't you? No! Then why were you sneaking off with him? It's not what it looks like. Like hell. No, Arya, she's right. The truth is, we're seeing each other. What? What? But you've known each other for less than a day. And you thought she was Sari. And most importantly, she's the enemy. I still like her. She's just deceiving you. What are you talking about? Vel wouldn't lie to me. She told me her secret after all. Then explain what happened to Zacharias. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Start from the beginning. I disguised myself as Sari in order to lure Zacharias out last night. After attacking him, I took his key and used it to get back inside. Then I kept the key with me at all times. How did the key never turn up during the search? You never searched me. You! Something just still doesn't make sense. I thought the Professor's Berry couldn't be fooled by disguises. And more importantly, where's the real Sari? I can help you find her on one condition. We're not in any position to start making conditions. I'm the only person who knows where she is. Fine, let's hear it. If I help you find her, you have to let me come back with you home. Dream on, you're the one that got us into this mess. How do I know you won't try to kill me in my sleep? Ugh, I'm getting a little too riled up for this. Promise me I won't help you. Fine, I promise you. But that doesn't mean I have to like you. Yay! Seems that Vel has joined the party. Stop jumping around and put some clothes on. Now, let's hear it. Where's Sari? They haven't taken her already. She's probably in the old warehouse. They? The guy that's the mask. Are you kidding me? Damn it. Let's hurry up. Ugh. This was another plot point that I didn't see coming. Like I said, I got so you heard it. I got so worked up that my voice cracked. This is what it means to get in character. Anyway. Oh, wait. There we go. Got a full party. In the next episode of Vacant Sky, Volume 1 Contention, Act 2+, Night 0, we will be talking to everybody else again, finding out if they have any more dialogue, and then going to save Sari and find out what happens next. Until then, I will see you guys later. See ya.